Click on the Jobs button on the toolbar, or select Jobs from under the PrintQuote Pro menu to view the output layout of the Jobs file. The Delete button will delete a job from the database. If you wish to delete more than one job, hold down the Control key and click on the records you'd like to delete. Then click on Delete. If the records are consecutive, you can hold down the first, hold the Shift key, then click on the last. Once you've selected the records and you wish to delete them, click the Delete button and you'll be asked to confirm the deletion, and click Yes to delete the records. The Search button opens the Search dialog box. You can search by all the main fields of the jobs. The jobs can be searched by job ID, a range of job numbers, a range of quote numbers, a range of date range for the jobs, company, first name, last name of the contact, job name, words or sections of text from the description, the order number, and a keyword. Click on the ellipsis button to display the list of quotes keywords. Select the keyword you want. You can also search for keywords. Type in the criteria, click Find, click on the keyword, click OK. To clear the keyword, just click the Clear button. You can also search by installation code, salesperson, press used in any of the print items, status, dates for when the quote was converted to a job, the date range of the conversion from quote to job. You can search jobs if they haven't been converted from quotes. You can search all records, current selection, the results of a previous search, and you can include templates. You can also search jobs for whose clients are still active or jobs whose clients are not active. And you can also search the job by the current production process. Also, if jobs have been created from online shop orders, if you have the online shop feature of PrintQuote Pro, you can search all the orders that were created in the online shop. So if we select the criteria, once we have the criteria, click on Do Search. We've found one record. Then to show the record, we click the Show button. And the result is displayed. We can also save a search. So for example, if we had that search again, we click Save Search, we can save the search. It's given the current date as its name. Then later we can click on the search button, load the search, and the criteria will be there. So if you've got a search you use regularly for various reasons, you can save the search and just load it. Clear clears all the variables in the search dialog. The Sort button will open the Sort dialog box so you can choose a field to sort by and whether or not it is in ascending or descending order. The left-hand list is a list of all the fields that can be sorted by, and the right-hand list is a list of fields you wish to sort. Fields can be added to the sort list by either double-clicking on them or selecting them and clicking on the Move Right button. To remove one, you either click on it and click the Move Left button or double-click on it. The default sort order is ascending, the A. To change this to descending, click on the letter A in the far right-hand column and it will change to a D. You can sort by multiple columns at once by transferring the order you want them to sort from the left-hand list to the right-hand list, and by clicking on the far right column ascending or descending you can choose the direction of each field has to be sorted by. And once you've selected the columns and the sort order, click the Sort button. If you're doing a single sort of one field, you can do that by clicking on the header. Ascending, descending, ascending, descending, and so forth for all the column headers. To make a selection of records, the current selection, first select the records in the list by holding down the Control key and clicking on the records you want to select. Or if they're consecutive, click the first, hold the Shift key down and click the last. And then click the Use button to make those the current selection. To remove a selection of records from the current selection, first select the records holding down the Control key, and if they're consecutive, hold down the Shift key, click the first and last, then click the Omit button. To list all jobs, click the All button. The Templates button will make all existing templates the current selection, and all of these records, the job name will be prefixed with temp. The Create Job button opens a blank input screen so you can begin entering the job's details. The Modify button opens the input screen so you can modify the selected record. You can also double click on the record. The Convert Job to Quote button will convert the selected job to a quote, and the input layout of the job will be made active and be displayed. We'll be asked to confirm the conversion. We'll be offered to change the quote number and give it another name. Then it'll become the current selection. The Export Jobs button will open a dialog box for you to choose the fields you wish to save to disk. Just click on a field and click the Move Right button, or double click on the field in the Available Fields list. The record delimiters and the field delimiters have a number of options. The default is a tab for field delimiter and return for a record delimiter, but there are other options. If you're exporting a text field that has returns in it, you'll need to choose a delimiter for the returns within the text field. Otherwise, there'll be confusion when importing it into another program. If you're exporting data, it's a good idea to have the first row as the column title, because if you've got a number of currency columns, you won't know which ones they're for. Some data requires a qualifier so that it can be imported into other types of programs. That can be added by clicking on this checkbox. Then once you have the field you wish to export, click OK. And a Save dialog will open and you can save the file. Next, you'll be told where that file has been stored. Just click OK. The Duplicate button will duplicate records that are currently selected. So select the records you want to duplicate and click the Duplicate button. They'll be made the current selection and you'll be asked to rename them one at a time. Once they're duplicated, then they'll become the current selection. This process is ideal if you need to create a job from an existing job and you haven't made a template for it.